almost there. Welcome back, my most divine panel. Excuse me for just a moment. I just realized something might be on. Give me a second. Nope. It ruins the sound quality, so it was a must-have to check. What did I want to tell you? Well, let me scoot this back on over. Oh my gosh, why is my life in a little bit of a tangent? We'll say that. It's okay. But okay, the offerings on the table are awesome. What did, other than wellness and reprieve, what did the 1111 portal grant me? Not bring me, grant me. So that could also directly imply intangibles. So we're using the Fairy Lights Tarot because I am still getting better, which is a good thing. You know, it can be a little fooling when I do the readings and I have X amount of energy, yay, and I genuinely feel good, you know, and then you realize it's not going to pan out like that even if you never did the reading. So whatever. Initially this was supposed to be labeled as it's just slightly different, like what other things did the 1111 portal bring me. So I wanted to be a little bit more concise and also broaden the realm of answers for me. So initially I got justice on the inbox. Hooray, hooray. I don't even need to explain. Okay. 8 of swords in the doing side. So this is, my hands are tied, you know. This is an implication that some of the justice isn't too pleasant for others. It's like, what do you want me to do about it? My hands are tied. That's what it is, you see? That's so crazy. So whatever justice is coming through for, like, literally, I don't need to motion for anything, really. It's all kind of automated in its processes. So, it granted me, what do you call it? Immunity. Holy smokes, that's, and it even also boosted up my immune system. They're silly. They're silly up there. Or down there. You don't know where the divine chooses to work, or has to, you know? I'm getting the picture of The Office when they had to, what is it? They had their office. I don't remember exactly what the terms were, but they ended up in the like maintenance closet. But it was so tiny. Anyway, my second try at this for what it's actually worded as, I was like, hey, we slightly changed it. So what do we get here? Even freaking better. I don't even know if I could call it even better, but it's great. On the recipient side, my high priestess, you know, in the books, little princess, you see, in the books, and just stalking up, like, I told you I could not handle the light of basically anything, but after my reading I was able to, but the alternative was not like direct to light. It would have been just reading, and that's funny because I haven't read in, like, you know, like a book chosen read it for an embarrassingly long amount of time. You see? So I just hit the books. And I realized, like, I was like, while I'm reading, I'm also assessing, like, what are my reading habits? Like, why is it that it turned me off? And what was it, like, what was it about it? Because I remember verbalizing this to someone. And I just get hung up in the foreword. Like, I have to read the I've talked about this before. God, I don't even know if I'm not going to say it again. But I very much dislike when there's repetition from that intro to the book. So I'm just like, meh, stop wasting my time. It's not really like that, but it's more like, now let's take this on a positive note, okay? Let's just save this one. This is like, well, not like, now I am able to assess this not just in past terms, and that's the way I am, and that's the way it is, and that's the way it'll always ever be. No, this time I have acknowledgement. I've grown. And to be able to not take things personally. Like, some people, you're appealing to different audiences, you know, different walks of life. So obviously there shall be some repetition. So anyway, why did I share that with you? I don't know, but maybe just to further validate that that's not just a story and just mine, but real-time true. Oh my goodness, somebody's energy is here. I felt that. It was weird. My lips are really chapped though. I need something on them. They actually do hurt. What do I put on them? Let me grab something since I have my beauty stuff right here. Excuse me. Excuse me. I got a quick question. Is there lip gloss in here? No. I'll get it. Oh, shiz. You can do this? Oh my god, I'm in your face. Ah! I'm so sorry. My caboodles is not being very nice. Oh, very nice today. Okay, so lip stuff. What do I want to use? Do I want to use a lip crayon for... Oh, I do not know how this is going to go. Super pink Barbie. I don't know. What am I doing to myself? Oh, you can see. That'll do something. Did it drown me out? It's okay. It's okay. Alright. Now we're here. Okay. So that's on my right side, my recipient side. I get to download more information by other methods. Alright, back at it. Which is great, because I don't want to hold on to books. I don't want to hold on to the things. I want to receive it and then just like, okay. What's next? That's what I would like to do. And so what is the 11 portal? What did they grant to me? And then on the doing side, holy smokes, I got the King of Cups with a dog. Or no, it looks like a, I don't know, is that a white hyena? I don't know. But yeah, for sure. I got me a catch. A big catch. Whoever that is. Okay. You know, sometimes you've been single for so long that it's no longer like pity party is out of the question. I do not pity myself in any way. I just don't know if I've grown accustomed to being single. You know what I mean? I don't know if like I've been too nestled in that like friend zone everybody territory that I don't know. Or like miscalculate and discombobulate communications when it's something not in the friend zone. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. So I'm thinking that maybe it's actually that part. Sorry to say. No, I'm not, actually, because, you know, to life, there's always processes. Yeah. So I'm not messed up about it. It's just an observation that I made in, you know, being single or even alone. Alone is longer, actually. But that's the truth of it. Yeah, for sure. So, oh, there's somebody that was, hating on me. But yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah, alone for longer. Anyway, the single life. You know, I don't know how things are now. I mean, obviously, now they're absolutely great, heavenly. To get the King of Cups, we've talked about that before. Who could that be? Someone of a beautiful stature. Absolutely. You know, they check all the boxes that I didn't even know existed. You know how I know this? Because on the bottom of the deck is, should I share? I don't know. What's shown to the world first? The Queen of Cups, holy smokes, in reverse. I am being motioned to go in that direction. Think highly of yourself, Tina. Even if it's undercover, you can pretend like you're like, oh, poor me, oh, I'm so sorry in person, because that's as fake as you can get. Let me tell you, all kinds of distraction. To, you know, badass Tina right here, right now. But that's 100%. Look at that. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, look at what we're doing. We're building a koi fish pond. Yes. And that's the reason why we stick our foot in there. That's what they said. To enjoy life. Not just try it out. I get to have that. Ooh! Loogie! Look at that. The Empress. In reversal. It's like, either way you have it. That's crazy. What is this? I don't know. This is, I mean, okay, let's talk about this. This is healing, okay, or being a British healer. This is an upcoming glow up. Okay, I forgot we're supposed to be answering questions here. I have another upcoming glow up. Fantastic, because this one put me, oh, frick, what happened? Yeah, for sure. Okay, so bottom of that is oh, this means that you know, I always put on hiatus mode. Hiatus attack mode. That's what happened. That's what the divine calculates. Let me tell you something. Some people think like, oh, it's an attack. And then Tina's like, oh, was I supposed to take a like a technology break? Was I supposed to do this? And so it's kind of like that. It is a hiatus attack. You tell me any different. We see a lot of water here, so with all of these intuitive bodies in work, especially like this is like higher quartz energy coming with the prefix of that, and what's said is done, basically. Your hands are tight. What can I do? It relieves a lot of pressure. Yeah, so that's why I think these people get paid well. And so High Priestess, that's you're seated in a realm of justice. This is the council, basically. I feel like it. Why are we talking like this? Just kidding. But yeah, looking at intuitive bodies, psychic mode as well, and both are psychics. It's just like one's more masculine, and one is more like going into studious mode. Then there's look at that. Just look at that. You know what I mean? They're like sisters. They're cousins. Okay, they're healers. So, not only am I doing really well with this alchemy here, this frame, is, I have, like, people who are, like, of that stature. This is people who, I don't, regardless of how much money they make, but this is definitely also, I feel like there's money here. But anyway, that's none of my business, nor anybody else's. But this is someone that can hold themselves in high regard. And that others can too. But the undercover, let me tell you. So what was I going to tell you about this? Holy smokes. Oh yeah. So I'm doing well enough to say it for myself, to claim it for myself, to sit back and like alternate channels of and be like if the enhanced version of the Page of Swords, you know, learning. The super high def mode. Yeah, so I don't have to like wait for people to show up to say like, oh, it's real. No, it is real. It is real. That's fantastic. Holy smokes. Bottom, see? Yeah, they're hiding. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're so down. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful set of cards. Holy crud. 1111 portal, thank you. 5 of Swords. This is a huge one-up upgrade. This is not like, okay, this is version Tina 0.0. There's a piece of canvas, okay? Which was basically like my first video. But, then we upgrade. We're not just 1.0, 2.0. We're already at like 4.0. What the heck? I've never aced. Oh, no, I've never been a person to, you know, ace all my classes. Yeah. What do you want to say, my divine panel? I mean, we find our interests in a variety of places by a variety of methods and channels. So, there's no finger pointing here. It is just what it was, and that's okay. 'Cause I don't think I would trade my seat for anybody else, honestly. If you're thinking, I know I biatch about a lot about the mechanics of the world and you know, how to get from point A to point B on with certain people, but I feel like I've grown past that. And even with that, holy smokes, I'm doing better. I'm doing a lot better. And I like doing this stuff. So, but I'm sure other, like the standard form, standard discipline of going through other sources for the sake of experimentation in its most studious sense. Its most heavenly sense. It's yeah. Anyway, that's sad. Okay. That's a huge one up. All right, so top of the deck was the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have a bunch of psychics here. So, I believe everyone has a one-up, okay? So I'm going to leave that in the deck in case anybody else wants to play with it, okay? Okay, what's this? Oh, 10 of Swords in reverse. Slay. Who's slaying? Both people. Oh my gosh. Look, the 6 of Pentacles. That's an exchange, let me tell you. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh wait, no, is that the 6? Yeah, the 6 Pentacles. What does it mean? The slaying though. Well, yes, this is Phoenix energy. So what's the deal? Okay, so Phoenix energy going up, shooting on up. Here, look, the birds are coming right up through. So we're looking at the signs here, you know, on this paper plate. It looks like this King of Pentacles, this nature lover. I think they're doing some Dark Night of the Soul, but actually appreciating their, by what the images show me here, like, and the abstract form of it, what they do not originally intend is that they're going through this, like, I know we use Dark Night of the Soul all the time, but let me tell you, this is quite different. This is like the Amazon. This is going through the jungles of it, but exciting, like kind of Peter Pan, Jumanji kind of energy. This is because this person is not ordinarily used to doing like an even, like fair, equal exchange. He's used to getting more, you know what I mean? That's for a fraction. This is not for everybody, but this is for a good, I would say, fraction, an extremist almost. But that's what's signifying here with that. And because of that simple gesture of the like one time only type of thing, like this is an exception. This gentleman has found that there are actually more than one exception. There are several exceptions. So it's the allowance of making, like, pushing past one's default settings into, like, upgrade, enhancement, and pushing that through. So, that felt like an external energy, but I, almost to the point that I thought I forgot that I was reading for myself. So, I feel like that's a shared energy. That was weird. What? That was weird. Okay. Yeah, so it's actually, what do you call it? Developing character on this energy. So, with what it shows me here, being in the Phoenix stage, he has overcome those challenges and is ready for a more ample exchange. And then, so it's also, so there's nothing to fear, nothing to worry about, because there's a huge legitimacy in seeing, like, not just eye to eye, but face to face, basically, on those measures. Like, that's a calling from the divine. Like, that just came out of nowhere. And now I'm, you know, a changed person. And there's nothing to, like, grieve about that. So what else is it saying here? That's the bulk of it for now. Okay. So what did the, all right, other than wellness and reprieve, what did the 1111 portal bring me? Oh, holy smokes. I have Master and Commander here. It was actually pulled like this, because when I do it, you know, we talked about it. Master and Commander, this is like Big Boss energy. Oh, wait, here. This is Big Boss energy. You would think this is Big Boss energy because it's a locality of the justice system, basically, which includes, like, pairing and dismissals of partnerships, basically. It's just, you know, local law. Look up the Hierophant if you have and question where that places you. But it's facing the Emperor. The Emperor is not looking directly at it, but there's something about this, like, this energy, whoever is here, I guess this is a shared energy, or, dude, I have I have a lot of power, either directly through me or through my surroundings. And from what I can see here, the people that show up are not just kings, queens, or whatever. It's a freaking emperor. Like, the emperor himself and his, like, immediate council. This is the immediate council that goes like, oh, I'm gonna go off in the field. Like, this is like Alice in Wonderland, high council, okay? That's your out-of-box, like, creative person right out there. But, so the most immediate, most practical, you know, masculine energy, like, it would have been the Hierophant. So isn't that crazy? I mean, they're consecutively seated next to each other, so they gotta consult they have to, even regardless of whatever their freaking names are, they've got to consult with each other. They got to have a familiarity. So, yeah. I got boss energy here. So what's behind this? So this dude's trying to create balance, okay? It's like, calm down. Calm down, okay? Figure this out. And this guy's like, no, I'm ready to go. It's something like that. But anyway, I don't think this one's like hulked out to go. I think it's more like he's ready, but he's not gonna like cause beef like right here. There's a journey towards it. I just realized that this dude has a whole bunch of people right behind him, like in the trenches. This person has served time in the military. You know, I don't think that maybe some would call it serving time, but some would just be what has been in the service. Is that how you properly say that? I've served the military. However you want to say it, this person knows, like, has been in that position. You know, like, there's a leadership position for sure. For sure, I see you. No, but for real, that's what it's showing me. I mean, out of all the times that I've used this deck, I have never seen until now the soldiers, and they go way back. I don't know if you can see it all the way, but it's okay. It's okay. So these people think alike, these energies. So what this has brought me are some good. Very, like, more than handy. I don't know what you the most I guess what you would call like the most valued crowd. Very select. Okay. But what is this saying about me if I'm to internalize it? Because I can't just give it all away. Holy smokes. This is saying, I think this speaks of my future capabilities. You know, like how Princess Leia grew from this to that to whatever. That's kind of like that. That's what I feel like anyway. I mean, to show up like that. Let me just clarify what's behind that. 9 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups, and the Hanged Man card. Right behind the Emperor card. So, this feels like going off on a journey to find what makes one happy. Like, there must be other connections out there. If this is like moving on a distance, there must be some connections out there that are like me, that are doing greater things than just your daily routine, that are not just like daredevils for the sake of being an extremist or living that life out. There must be more than you know, someone else out there, more than just one other person out there that is sort of like me. And even if that takes like the long game, you know, like there's some objectivity involved in this, like at a distance, then I'm willing to go that far. And I know that because I am who I am and I've experienced what I've experienced, that must mean that there might be other dangers involved. So that's what I feel like. And there's people like hidden, like in the trenches, that are also following kind of the same ways, not necessarily following him, because if you're going to have a team, you should be able to trust them, right? So, but let me see here. Okay, so we'll just stop reading into the details of that. But that's what it feels like here. Now, give me a second here. So, you know, the birds that we saw, it looks like they flew onto this tree, 9 of Cups. You see? Do you see? That's like the behind of that. Okay, so keeping that in mind, rising, exchanges. What the heck? This is crazy. This is something about exchanges right there. It is so. And then it follows to here, and then the exchange is with King of Pentacles in reversal. Okay. Yeah, so it's interchangeable. The exchange is between these two parties. It's uncanny the way that the tree appears like that, and then, you know, like, so it's the same tree, which means that there's an exchange between both parties. This could also mean a transition from one level to another, like because of those acts of you know, those case-by-case scenario, even exchange type of, like fair exchange. This King of Pentacles in reversal has transformed to not just being upright, but leveling up to be Emperor. So do not underestimate your interests in equal exchange. This also includes, if I'm going to internalize this, I have to address, this also includes not shortchanging yourself, Tina. 100%. Yeah. We're looking for fair exchange, like, yeah, that's what that is. So in this portion up here, if it's a transition for my growth from there to here, this is wonderful, because it's also showing me that the 1111 portal has also provided better scope. So when we're looking at this, is more than just clarity, because clarity is provided with like, how do I say it? Clarity usually implies the sharpened focus of what's already there. It doesn't, it gives a little wiggle room to what can appear, but it doesn't directly imply that anything else is there. So this is vision, added scope, so expanded vision, in seeing what these patterns would play out like for me, because I feel like what this is showing me is that previous to this, I've had a blockage in seeing the patternings of others, but not quite catching that for myself as well. So this is showing me in, you know, reading between the lines, that I have the ability to do so. Not only can I think of myself in better terms, but also forward focusing into the future, what that inevitably creates for oneself. And so this is very good. I don't know what else to say. I mean, the 9 of Cups in reversal, this is showing me definitely that this is like a foreboding. It's just right now, the tree is right here. This is what we're addressing right here. So, you know, off further on the timeline, this is what's to play out. And, yeah, so this is finding your basically your A-team. Your A-team that can also go incognito or kind of be like double agent on off-grid type of energy. Yeah, that's the Hermit card. Oh, no, not the Hermit card, the Hanged Man card. So they can be in plain sight, but also, you know what I mean. So, yeah. Interesting. Okay. I think that's it for now because it feels like it's almost been an hour, but it's been only like 35 minutes. So bottom of the deck now is Page of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, that's investing in self. I mean, I think that's what I need to do. I personally need to catch up with over 20 years of subservience. That was probably not funny. But what's beneath that? Page of Cups in reverse. I don't have to say it. They said it. They said it. Not only do you need to invest in yourself and make up time for, loving yourself. Or just be in the now. Forget about the the deficit or the, the debts that you have for in all of that time. You can just be inspired just to do it now, okay? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so this is not micromanaging anything, not over investing, not just like you just invest in yourself, Tina, okay? And the best is to come. For right now is really very, very good. I mean, to have that kind of crowd show up for me, select, and those that are like in the background, that's amazing. I have to say, bravo. Top of the deck. Look at that. Holy smokes. Yep, that's what we're doing here. Okay, so what is your takeaway? Well, anyway, let's turn on light visibility. Okay. This is the brightest that it goes. All right. What is your takeaway? Doing the work. Doing your very, very best. What is the best divine work? What is your takeaway? It's a Tower in reverse. Housekeeping. So the 1111 portal, in other words, has brought you finality basically on a choice. A big choice that was made. Now you know how to move. Nobody's holding their breath. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, people may be scurrying, you see. But, this is the area of follow through. A big decision has been made, so everybody has to move accordingly and figure out the best method of how to align yourselves, okay? That's what they're talking about here. For you. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to pull another card for you, but that's what that be saying. Ooh, this is something different. Okay. I just noticed too on this tower moment, what's hitting this is like a laser from the sky. Do you understand? That's, I don't know. That's for certain. That's very specific. That's a very, that's a percentage of people that would cater to. That is, that's like alien shiz right there. That's alien stuff right there coming down like a freaking laser. That is not no lightning beam, let me tell you. That is a laser beam. So that's I want to pull another card, but I don't want to go down a rabbit hole right now. I don't want to go down that right now. We can pick up on that later if need be, okay? So what is our takeaway? Oh, the Magician. This is good. This Magician is actually both, could be male, female, whatever you want to engender this person. This is a very multi-adept magician. Definitely. We're in luck when we see this like go-go gadget magician kind of energy here. Composer, a cook, a dancer, someone that skates, someone that's like into robotics, dance, and there's a bunch of stuff here, okay? That is our takeaway. This energy is capable of doing many things. You know what this is? This is like the 12 or 13-year-old version of the High Priestess, if you really think about it. This person is just going lab mode on the mechanics, resources. Like, this person is just experimenting and experimental. But like, they already have enough experience in the know-how, know enough like worldwide like studies, like been exposed to that in order to be more successful in their creations. So it's not just like everything is a lab rat, but this is an energy that can come up. That this is innovative. That's what that is. Okay, that's good. This is like, yeah, she went into her 12-year-old, 13-year-old body, and now she's just practicing, you know, its applications. That's wonderful. What are my 3 takeaways? Judgment. Holy smokes, that's a smackdown. I mean, this is also calling judgment. This is the ability to toot the divine horn rather than my own, and call it like it is. And yeah, you see? I mean, what did the 1111 portal bring me other than wellness and reprieve? This is an external motion at things. I mean, ultimately, it's kind of like the final say. If you see the purple on the angel and then the heart, and then it's valve right coming down through here, is spoken with heart, but also a sense of regalness and respect, with the Hierophant or high priest, and then the headpiece of the emperor. So that's amazing. That's wonderful. Okay. Let's get a clarifier for that, because that sounds so strong. But I just gotta make sure. 9 of Swords. Nope, that's absolutely emphasized. Like, it's kind of nightmarish for some, but as you can see, if you look really, really closely at these, the purple actually is reflecting. Like, there's a slight glow on each person here, so there's a light of that reflecting. So these people are very aware of the impact. But this is very, very, very stressful for those that are like in a different location and can kind of hear or feel this kind of vibration coming through, because they know it's kind of coming for them, but they don't see the mirroring just yet. These people, yeah, there's an emphasis and almost like a headache or something. Like, I don't know how to, what 9 of Swords is emphasizing that. Like, that's written in bold. Like underlined. It's unmistakable. It is correct. All right, so what's my second takeaway? The Queen of Swords in reverse. So I guess I have a sharp tongue. Or it's also saying, everything that you know, you don't need to spit out, Tina, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna ask my divine panel to help me watch my tongue where I need to, okay? You just tell me, okay? Just give me multiple warnings while I'm learning, okay? Let me just double check. Get a clarifier for that. Death card. Oh no. They're saying, watch what you say, Tina, because it can be pretty much, it can call time, basically. It's like you do have the last word. That's another way to say it. Yeah, so just watch your words, Tina. Okay, because you have a very sharp tongue. Let me just make... Yeah, I feel like that. I don't know. Like, people say that I don't know. I don't know. Does that mean I don't... That I'm just saying what I say hearsay on me having a sharp tongue, but I can have a sharp tongue. I'm not... Okay, let me get one more card for that. Just because it feels like... that's a Destiny card. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. No, you can call time, Tina. Like, watch your words. Don't, what do you call it? Yeah, you just watch your words, Tina. Like, don't challenge it, you know? Yeah. Okay. All right. What is my third takeaway? Okay, so these two. The Ace of Cups and then Three of Swords in reverse. So no heartbreak, Tina. You're good. You are, like, that's a Gatorade cup. I don't know what else you got to say about that. Except maybe drink more water, which I have been. Like, my water with a diffused citrus. So that's wonderful. I like it. Other than wellness and reprieve, what did the 1111 portal bring me? These are acknowledgments and reminders, as well as, so acknowledgments of, you know, who I am, how I am, what it's going to be like, but also a hint of what's upcoming, and reminders or pointers, like, you know, watch what you say. And also validation, verification that what I'm doing is correct in those studies, that it's healthy and broadening, and the element of vision has expanded, and it's not like the same kind of how do I say it? The expansion automatically how do I say it? Provides clarity in a different sense. Like, you don't have to see all the details, but you know that it can exist with this much visibility and expansion, and growth. Yeah, for sure. So that's wonderful. I like it. Thanks so much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and abundantly, obviously. Blessings be. That's so good. All right, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gift, strength. Yep, from those who call upon, cast, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, and or any variation thereof, ill will, the aforementioned ill will, intent, entity, thought form, and or pattern, to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit and Archangel Michael's blue flame, for cleansings, for blessings, for refortification in me, only me, hassle-free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. Okay, so upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine, with their appropriate karmas to assisting with a sequence of roll out in light and love. I close the portals in this reading.